Well, good morning, everybody. So I am currently at Newcastle Airport and I am on my way to northern Spain, a place that I've wanted to go and photograph for a very long time.
That's right, I'm travelling from the UK to northern Spain to take part in a photography event known as the Photo Week, where I'll be lucky enough to visit some of the best landscape photography locations in northern Spain, and I'm bringing you along with me on this behind the scenes video. All right, I am showered and ready to go. I think all the clients are here now. There we go. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the north of Spain. Man, this is one dramatic coastline. Oh yeah. All right, so I have joined the lineup. Whoa! I'm nearly fallen off the edge of a cliff. I've been waiting for this view, but I've been waiting for blue hour because it's been a bit grey and a bit flat, but now everything just feels so much more dramatic. Look at this, it's just fantastic. I will probably, controversially, go for a 1-to-1 crop on this one because it just feels right. It feels well balanced, but yeah, great view, wide shot, fantastic, and completely different to the image which I have just previously photographed. Okay, I'd say that shoot was a success. Now back to the hotel for a very late dinner. And in fact, I think that's going to be the biggest challenge of this week. Not the weather, not the photography. It's a timetable, man. This is yeah, well, I'll explain when we get back to the hotel. It's relentless. So it is currently 20 past 10 in the evening. We've been out shooting since 6 p.m. and only now are we going for dinner. Probably 11 o'clock at night by the time I start eating. I expect it will be about 11:30 by the time I finish dinner, or by the time that we all finish dinner. Get back to the hotel room, get ready for bed. It's probably going to be about midnight before we go to bed, and then we're going to have a 6 a.m. wake-up call for the sunrise shoot. After the sunrise shoot, we come back for a late breakfast, and then we have a presentation mid-morning, and then an image critique in the afternoon, followed by a couple of hours downtime before we head out for another sunset shoot. So just to get that straight, that's sunrise at around about 6 a.m, presentation in the morning, image critique in the afternoon, and then sunset, leaving the hotel at 6 p.m. and having dinner at around about 10:30 p.m. every day for a week. It's going to be tough. The real challenge on jobs like this is keeping everyone motivated. We're okay now, we're at the beginning of the tour, everyone's excited, but as the week goes on and as these hours begin to take their toll, eating dinner at 11 p.m, waking up at 5:30 a.m. for sunrise, coming back doing presentations all day, then going out for sunset, man, it takes its toll. So we need, well, we don't need, but having good light and good conditions helps motivate everybody, and it's important that I also motivate everybody and constantly be optimistic, which, I'm not gonna lie, is difficult because I, as you know if you watch this channel, I'm quite a pessimistic person, so I do like a grumble. Anyway, there we go. That's gonna be the challenge, man. These days are long and the hours are just disruptive, I would say. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off and keep my fingers crossed for something epic tomorrow morning, although it is looking like rain in the forecast, so it's gonna be tough. So sunrise this morning, as you can see, not too bad. Yeah, having a good time, it's great. I always have to pinch myself when I get jobs like this, because I don't know if you can see, there's a small group of us dotted around the beach there, and it's literally my job to just come out and shoot, chat to people, have fun. It's fantastic. But my composition is about as simple and as straightforward as you can get. A square crop with the C stack in the middle. The trick is the shutter speed, just getting that shutter speed correct. I've been experimenting with anywhere from 1 second to 3 or 4 seconds, and then as the waves come rushing up the beach, which they do often, and everyone's getting wet feet, then you take the shot as the water's coming in. Well, miracles do happen because the sun has come out and we've come up above the beach onto this cliff top. It's unbelievable. We have incredible backlight with the most ginormous crashing waves I have seen in a long time. The sea is going off big time. Come on. Oh, beautiful light as well. Oh yeah, I'm really happy with these shots. They're so cool. So we've just had our morning presentation by Javier Alonso, who's a great photographer, and now I have about an hour between his presentation and lunch. So I'm going to go for a run, try and pick myself up a bit. Get so exhausted on these trips that you just spend your whole time in bed watching YouTube. So I figure by going for a run, I should pick up my energy for a bit, have a nice shower, have some lunch, and then we'll be ready for the afternoon's activities, and more importantly, this evening's sunset shoot. Don't know if this is going to come across on camera, but the views are just incredible. So that's run, swim, coffee. Now we are going to the Picos de Europa. I'll admit, I didn't know that the Picos de Europa was going to be this incredible. I mean, look at it. It's unbelievable. The view is just phenomenal. We have this beautiful, lone, isolated peak. 100 to 400, so I can get in there and pull that landscape out. We have quite harsh lighting, blue skies, so actually I'm gonna go for a polarizer, but we do have some mist rolling in. Right, I really want to try a long exposure. I would like to do a 10 stop because it's quite bright, but unfortunately yeah, my 10 stop filter seems to have got damaged in transit, so instead, because it's so bright, I think I'm going to have to double stack a 3 and a 6. I wouldn't normally do this, especially with a polarizer on, but I do think it'll be worth it to get that prolonged exposure. Maybe, let's have a look here, about 15, 20 seconds. Yeah, this looks nice. Almost certainly black and white 16:9 crop. The cloud rolled in and the scene is completely gone. So we've decided, I think rather foolishly, in a fun kind of way of course, we've decided we're going to dash off to a coastal location and try and nab sunset. And honestly, it's going to be a rush. We're at least an hour from the coast and we are going to be chasing the light big time. Yay! Wait until you see this! Now, off camera, I did shoot the headland into the setting sun over there. We have all of this mist and fog just rising off the land. I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna shoot the other way, which is over my shoulder. And the light on the land over there with the dark skies behind is sublime. So after our late night last night, early start this morning, lectures throughout the day, and of course this wonderful evening shoot. Now I've got to go back to the hotel. I'm laughing because it's funny. Go back to the hotel because there's a party. Big party, there's gonna be cider, there's gonna be food, there's gonna be music and dancing apparently. Sounds pretty wild actually. But I don't know how anyone has the energy. Like, I don't have the energy for this. We've got to be up at 5:30 tomorrow morning. Flipping Nora. So yeah, these trips are so much fun, but they are hard work. Anyway, pack my bag. And then I suppose it's party time. I don't mind. As long as there's food, I'll be happy. Well, good morning, everybody. Right, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everybody. It's currently 6 a.m. It's 5:30 a.m. 10:35 p.m.
The relentless timetable continued with photo shoots, late dinners, presentations, and lots of coffee. But when you're in a place as beautiful as this, you want to make sure to squeeze every last drop out of the experience. The sunrises delivered. The sunsets delivered. We shot big landscapes and small landscapes. Despite the fatigue, nobody complained and we were all grateful just to be out. But I think my favourite photo shoot from the entire trip was the final one.
The sun is beginning to come up, so let me show you my composition that I've settled on. I just cannot resist using these lines, but not to lead me to this, which I find to be very, very dominant. Instead, I'm cutting across the lines to these boulders here, just working that composition. My thing is, when you have a blue sky day, I always lean towards shooting with the sun to my back because you get that. That's the Earth shadow and then the belt of Venus. And it's that purple magenta gradient that you get in the sky, which is really nice. Whereas if I was shooting the other way towards the sun, it's just really, really harsh. I mean, it's fine if you've got clouds in the sky catching the light and everything, but on a blue sky day, shoot with the sun to your back so you get that. And you can get really pleasing images. So we'll shoot this polarizer. It's about a 5-second exposure. And yeah, then we'll see what happens when the sun comes up. It might just be a case that when the sun comes up, it's a bit too harsh, I'm not sure. But yeah, at the minute, I love this. So the sun is up now, and what a difference it makes. The light is so harsh, but I am really pleased with that image. And just because the light is harsh, it doesn't mean the photography is over yet, because this beach is wonderful. There's got to be some nice, intimate, abstract detail shots down on the sand. Sorry, I'm kind of slipping in the rocks here. So I might search for another shot. Yeah, there's got to be. Just let me get out of this pickle. There we go. Now the trick is to try and explore and find intimate detail shots without leaving footprints. So I'm rock hopping at the minute. I'm just looking around these nooks and crannies and just seeing if anything stands out. All right, I think I might have found something here. I'm not too sure, but while I have a look, let me thank the sponsor of this video, take this opportunity to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Squarespace. Now, if you don't know who Squarespace are, they're an all-in-one website building platform. So as a photographer, if you want your own website, but you're not sure where to start, how to begin, how to even build a website, and you don't want to pay for a web designer or a programmer, well, you can do it all yourself using Squarespace's drag and drop system. Oh yeah. So with that drag and drop system, you can build a really professional looking website with all the functionality you would expect. So you can register your own domain, have an online gallery, an online store, you can have your own members area, you can pretty much do everything that you would ever need to do, and it's really simple and straightforward. And of course, if you get stuck, well, you can just contact their 24/7 customer support. So if you fancy giving it a go, you can get a free trial. So you go to squarespace.com/Heaton and get a free trial. And if you like that free trial, use the offer code Heaton and you'll get 10% off your first purchase. Now this is actually quite an interesting composition. So when the sun is this low in the sky, you get a beautiful, beautiful raking light across the sand. You can see all of this here. So all I'm doing is I'm going in with my 24-70, probably quite close in, maybe about 70 mil, and I'm just isolating textures and patterns in the sand to make abstract images, possibly a square crop. I'm shooting handheld, so I can't shoot or show you on the back of the camera, but it's a great exercise. So when the sun comes up and you think that your photography might be done, look again and look down at your feet, because this, I think, is really interesting, photogenic, and well worth playing with.
All right, everybody, we are done. Heading back to the airport after an incredibly long week. Alright, so my final job of the week is to drive about 5 people back to 2 different airports. It's been a hectic week, it's been so full on, but it's also been fantastic. Met lots of great people. The photography has been challenging. We've not had the conditions that you would hope for, but you know what, that's probably when you learn the most. So I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week.